We had one tree in our block, and I always wanted a tree of my own. I didn't have any place to go other than they did have the park, but I didn't want to go to the park. I wanted to have it for me. I grew up in this church. In fact, my parents were married in this church in 1931. I would have loved to have had a garden next to the church as a child. So we're trying to encourage, especially the children, and I'd like to see them come and play in the garden, learn about food, learn how to grow food.
I learned about UBC when I was taking a walk through the neighborhood. I was going up Fitzwater Street and I saw green in the city, which is very not common. So I stopped and I talked to Mei Ling, who was here checking on the bids, and I asked her what it was about and if I could join. It happened pretty quickly after that.
After I met Mei Ling, who is a neighbor, we started talking about food and growing, and she told me about being a farmer. She's from Singapore, and she's from a whole family of farmers. So to me, that was very exciting because I was born and raised in South Philadelphia. There are no farmers down here. She introduced me to Phil, and we started talking about what we could see here in the garden. And with the help of Pop and Sasna, which is the South Philadelphia Neighbors Association, we had the land, she had the expertise.
My role here at UBC Garden of Eden, it is a lead farmer, but also a collaborator with Union Baptist Church. My dream and vision is to convert a lot of urban space into a greening space, not just green and beautiful, but also productive. Growing food where you live is very important so that people with less access to this fresh and healthy food is accessible to them.
We're here today at Union Baptist Church. This was a partnership that happened back in 2016. They reached out, and it's really a great example of community engagement. So there's this historic Black church, one of the oldest Black congregations in the city, in a neighborhood that's changed a lot.
I did not have access to community gardens growing up, and that was a big part of why I wanted to join. Kids in the city do not know anything about nature or, agriculture, where their food comes from. I like spaces like that because it's a teaching tool for all the kids that come by and, want to help pick raspberries or learn how to weed. It's good that they're learning.
It's important for me to educate people how to grow in season, so they don't really just eat tomato and pepper in summer. They can eat lettuce, kale, in spring and fall.
Everyone connects through food. It's been a wonderful thing to see new connections made between different communities served at this site.
I think that this space particularly addresses certain challenges by providing a sanctuary, literally and figuratively. People come in here to read a book or to knit and just sit on the benches, even if they're not volunteering in gardening. For people that are gardening, I think it's a real stress reliever of anything that's going on in their outside life.
Everyone is welcome to the garden. We always happy to give you a garden tour. If you're interested in volunteering, if you're not volunteering, you're welcome to come to the garden, take a look, bring your kids, enjoy the green space in the urban setting.
We need air to breathe. Plants and trees do just that, create air. Growing up, we didn't talk about climate change. I didn't know anything about climate change. Now we do. Times are different, so we have to attack the problems in a different manner. And teaching children how to take care of the planet, how to take care of themselves, is what we really are aiming at.